We are back live. We're here live. The lovely Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic show. Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic. We are here with some great cattle in the arena. We are on class number 40. Class number 40. This is going to be our first class of the junior division. First class of the junior division. thank you so much for telling us how much you like the cattle. We agree. We think they've done a tremendous job. Rems, where are you watching from? And I'm kind of thinking we might have some people that have just jumped on from Bangladesh. So let us know where you're watching from. And Ricky Porsche, glad you could join us again. Manuel Ampron, ¿cómo estás? We had a really good time in Mexico, Manuel. Wish you had been there. Marco Barba did just a tremendous job with his cattle. He had that grand champion female. He had that grand champion bull. We were there with Judd Colors judging. We really had a good time. And then, of course, we went on to Nicaragua. And in Nicaragua, we had a really good time, too. The cattle looked tremendous. So, hey, Carl Keel, watching from Austin. Thanks. And Hermes Rodriguez Diaz. We do have Iran from Mexico with us. We do have our team from Mexico with us. If anybody has any questions and would like some answers in Spanish, we'll be more than happy to have Iran come and take over on the mic. Again, these are the early junior yearling bulls. These are January bulls. This is the first class of our junior division. Karen, you're watching from Palestine, and you are an EMS, and I bet you're watching that young man that is walking right now in the very top of the class in the burgundy shirt. I would imagine he is one you're keeping an eye on. We are down to the top two guys, down to the top two, it looks like. Brad Gauntz, our judge here at the Bluebonnet Kickoff. He is looking closely at the cattle, seeing which one he likes.
Real useful appearing bull to win this last one. Love the squareness and hip he has. I love him out down in the floor, flank, down in the stopper area. He comes up, generally gets the feet and legs. Regular constructed, good substance of bone. Just a really outstanding. Young lady brings the next step in. Here's a bull that you admire the side he has. You admire the soundness he has. He just gives up a lot of power to the bull that wins this class. The bull coming in third. Here's a bull that I like a lot of things about. I like the power he possesses. I like his top. As in, for instance, the longer he stays in the ring, he wants to run downhill ever so slightly. And just like maybe pick him up a little bit, make him a little more fluid in his movement. But just a nice calf. The young man's bull coming in next. Here's one that's packed full of meat, muscle, and power. You look at him down his top. He's got the big old ridge. Got a lot of muscle expression to him. I just like to see him maybe have just a little more softness to him, a little more rhythm to make him go any higher in the class. The bull coming in next, here's one that's really sound on the move, one that's extended to the front there. He just needs more dimension to move up in the class. Thank you.
Results on class 20. First place, catalogo, engine number 1448. Second place, Grace McCall, engine number 494. Third place, engine Norfolk Livestock, engine 703. Fourth place, engine 820. B. Rams. Fifth place, J.D. Evans. Sixth place, entry 702, Walter Livestock. Seventh place, Zero Ranch, entry number 850. Eighth, Mary Esther, entry number 681. Ninth, J.B. Hutchins, entry number 470.
Okay.
And 10th, Walter Livestock.
So let's talk about who just was first and second.
Class 41.
Okay, so 79 Cattle is saying you're going to have to help fill in because the speaker keeps cutting in and out. Is that me cutting in and out, or is it the judge cutting in and out? Let us know. So, and if we're not loud enough, let us know. We can I can get loud, trust me. Okay, so that was class number 40, correct? And 40. Yeah, that was class number 40. And in first place, we had Callie Welty. She was not on the stick, but that is her PCC Back to the Future bull that Callie has done such a good job of showing. But Chad was on the stick, Phillips there, and that's PCC Back to the Future won that class. It was a very tough class, and that's JDH Sir Cornerstone sired bull. And then in second, who was second, Mr. Iran?
Second was entry 494.
Second was entry 494, which is it's going to be Grace McCall, and that is going to be that Mr. V8, 875 over 8. Okay, so thank you guys. That was a very hard class. It was a really great set of cattle in that class. And let us know. The judge is cutting in and talking. Okay, I am really sorry. We are doing the best we can with the microphone on the judge. Unfortunately, I don't know if it would be better maybe if we just tried not hot micing him, but I think that the loudspeaker would probably reverb a little bit. So we'll look into that and see if we can maybe get you guys a little better sound. It worked really good in Mexico, so I'm not real sure what the problem might be on that. Mr. Iran, they're telling us that the judge is cutting in and out. What do you think could be that issue? The other microphone? Yeah. You think better to just... We're going to have a conference here, guys. We're going to talk geek talk. So I'm going to put you guys on sound off, and we'll see if we can... Okay, guys, we are back live. Sorry, I'm going to have to figure out where I'm at over here. Okay, there's where I'm at. Oops. There we go. I was just told If you're in the barns, they still have some hamburgers left. So if you're in the barns, they still have some hamburgers left. I'm not really sure where those are. They said chow house. They're in the chow house. They still have some hamburgers left. And also, they're going to have breakfast tacos on Saturday. So there are hamburgers left in the barn. Maybe we shouldn't talk about hamburgers right now. But anyway, there are some hamburgers left in the barns. And we are in class number 41. This is going to be class number 41. Class number 41. Iran had me all ready. We have 2 bulls, but they are some really good bulls here. Yep. Thank you. Hey, Vanessa Hudgens, glad you are watching. I imagine that Vanessa's probably watching from Hungerford. So glad you could join us at least. I did see some other
I'll
Hudgens here in
introduce
the
the model
house.
frame kit to win this class. Here's one that stands on a good set of feet and legs, one that's got some substance of bone to him, one that's got some length side. I like to soften him up more in front of the dimension to make him more ideal. The big bull that comes in second, here's one that's getting a little extreme for my liking, but if you like a bull, I won't argue with you. One that's got some length side to him, one that's got a lot of depth of rib, a depth of frame to him, squareness of hip. You get behind him, you go down his top, it's a little large for him, he's not strengthening the back of his top. But 2 nice individuals. Thank you.
All right, we're getting ready to move into class 42, but that class 41 winner, the result of that class, hey, 79 cattle, we're so glad we could help out. Class number 41 was won by Mr. V8 844/8. That's going to be Rodriguez Cattle Services. And in second was Mary Eastray with her Mr. CF21. That's going to be a JDH Green Manso son out of SS Liberty 144. We're getting ready to move into class 42. Class 42 will be the final class in the junior division before we move on to the junior championship drive. We have photos, guys. We've been taking photos on the backdrop, and they are up on our photo site. Are our photos from the backdrop from this morning up on the photo site yet? No, not quite yet? Okay, but they will be. They will be today. And photos from the classes, are they up on the photo site yet? Classes not yet either. We're working on it though.
We need to turn off a little bit the microphone. That's why, no, the touch.
Okay. Just so you get that. Yeah, when he's not judging. In between class, get him to give one of the girls the base. You just turn it down, and then you can give him back the base.
Okay.
Attention, interval. One last time before they start moving your trailer. There's trailers in the northwest parking. They should not be there. You don't move. They have a that rule, you don't move. This is no excuse not to be able to get out and move your trailer. Take 15 minutes, put it up and move it back where it belongs. They have another event scheduled tomorrow. And need that area. So please, you've got your trailer parked in the northwest corner. It needs to be moved immediately.
Okay. We need that base. We're going to go sound off for just a Ricky, thanks for jumping back on with us. And Karen Phillip, thank you for jumping back on too. Gatlin Johnson, thanks for joining us. Hey Wanda, glad you're watching. Where are you watching from? We're going to go sound off for just a bye-bye. Okay, we are down to the top three. Down to the top three. Looks like we have a V. Let's see. Is he walking them again, or has he chosen? Okay. Let's see what he's decided.
Bulls up here in the top of this class. I like to use the live bull to win this class, the one that I think has got the most substance of bone, one that stands on a good set of feet and legs, one that's just on the side, some muscle. He's probably the heaviest muscle bull in the class. The young bulls coming in next year's one that's got a lot of center dimension to his body, one that's got some depth at the rear. Just like to make him a little bit longer sided to go up to beat the bull ahead of him. Congratulations. The three bulls in the third, one that's really long-sided, square hip, one that's got some muscle shape to him. He just needs a lot more center dimension to his center part of his body, needs more rib and volume and soften up and go up any higher in the class. Congratulations.
Okay, that was class 42, class 42. And our winner in class 42 was the J.D. Hudgens bull. That was, and then let me write down who was second, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so the winner in that class, thank you, was JDH Frio Manso 433 over 2. That's going to be a JDH Sir Gustavo Manso son out of JDH Miss Tana Manso. And in second, we had the V8 Ranch entry. V8 Ranch entry, that's going to be Mr. V8 814 over 8. That's going to be sired by Mr. V8 458 over 7 and out of Miss V8 507 over 7. We're going to fix the judge's mic and see if we can get this taken care of. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. We are in the junior championship drive, and we're going to listen to the judge and see if we have a little better sound than we have in the past. We have some great cattle here. And when the judge starts talking, I will be quiet. We have Callie Welty's entry. That's Back to the Future up there at the front. Then we have Mauricio is with his V8 bull. Then we have a Hudgens bull and another, okay, we only have 3. This was, we have 3 classes. So this is the Junior Division Championship Drive. We have 3 classes in this division. We had the Callie Welty entry that Chad Phillips is on the stick. And that's going to be that Back to the Future bull that has done so well. I think he was a calf champion there at the international show, our Houston replacement show. And then we have the Mauricio Rodriguez entry. Mauricio is coming in with his entry. That's the Mr. V8 844 over 8. That's right there in the center. That's going to be a Mr. V8 146 over 8 Sun. And then in that last class, we had, of course, the Hudgens bull. That's the JDH Frio Manso 433 over 2. That's a JDH Sir Gustavo Manso Sun. So those are the 3 tops right there that you will see. Callie Welty is not on the stick, but that is her bull. I believe that they have purchased probably from Phillip Cattle, and so Callie is watching there on the sidelines. Maybe she'll get to show in the junior. I don't know. Here we go.
Caleb wins class 1. Here's a real pretty bull, one that's really extended through his front 1/3. Not only is he pretty, he also possesses some power to him. He's the one you get behind him. He's really thick made, square heels. He's got a lot of depth of flank. He got some rib shape at the bottom. This guy's only got a set of feet and legs, and he's real athletic when he gets around the ring. The bull that wins the second class. Here's one that's extended through his front 1/3. One that's got some length of side to him. One that's got some body shape and muscle to him. He just gets a little round and piecey when you read him out of his top. It's just like the strength him out of his top right there in his loin. The bull that wins the third division. Here's a real powerful, constructive bull from the ground up. One that's got a good set of feet and legs. Big old bull on him. One that's got a lot of dimension, one that's got some shape to it. Maybe not as pretty as the bull that wins the first class, but one that's sure powerful enough. I'm going to go look at it one more time, and I'm going to go pick the champion.
Mic's not on. Okay, the judge, Brad Gauntz, and they're saying that he's still cutting out. So we worked on the mic. We're going to work on it a little bit more, see what we can do. And it looks like, yes, going to Back to the Future. There you go. Back to the Future. That bull out of that very first class.
As you bring the second place bull in the lineup, here comes the bull that he gave up a lot of power performance to the bull that won that class, but also one that's got some power performance to him as well. He's one that's extended through his front end. He may be not as long-sided as the bull that's in here behind him, the one that's got some substance of bones and soundness. Out here with the other two in the lineup, I'd like to meet him up in his shape, young man of the third division.
So, there you go. We're going to need that from him because it's not working. Okay. Thank you. We'll get it. Wait, but it's working. Watch.
Could you turn?
Okay, we are testing with the judge. We're going to see if this mic works. So we're just going to work through this. We're trying to get you guys a little better sound. One, two, three, test.
1, 2, 1, 2, test. Test.
Yep. Okay, thank you very much. Hopefully that'll work a little better, guys. We have tried to work with the judge on that, and it's our equipment that is not maybe working quite like it should, but we really, really appreciate the judge. That is Brad Gauntz. He is the judge, and he is getting ready to go in the arena for Class 45. Now, let's catch up a little bit on who was champion and reserve champion in the last division. So in our last division, we have a big shout out, congratulations to Callie Welty. I don't know where Callie went. She's probably super pumped, but Callie Welty's entry, that is the Phillips cattle, was the champion, and that was out of the youngest class. So that was at PCC, Back to the Future. He was also the calf champion at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. So that was the champion, was the PCC Back to the Future, and the reserve champion was the J.D. Hudgens JDH Frio Manso 433/2. That was a very difficult junior division, and it was pretty exciting to watch. So congratulations to our friends there. Again, we want to thank some of the people that help us be here, and one of them would be, of course, Genetic Costa Rica. We want to say thank you to them for all that they do, and that's the reason why we can be in the arena, because we have these great people that sponsor us, and so we really appreciate that. So, of course, Genetic Costa Rica, if you're looking for genetics in Costa Rica, they're the ones to talk to. They sell Bullseye Ranch, V8, Santa Elena, J.D. Hudgens, and B.R. Cottrell. And of course, we want to say a shout out to the genetics by popular demand. That's going to be a sale that Satterfield Ranch and Bullseye Ranch is having. We want to say thank you to Razorback Farms for all that they have done for us. They have tremendous cattle. I think you'll be seeing some of their females showing tomorrow, both gray and red. And of course, Yannick, Wesley Yannick is having his Yannick's Diamond and Aces online sale on our best cattle sales site. So we are excited about that as the cattle move around in the arena. And I'd like to just say thank you. We'll go through all of the sales on bestcattlesales.com. We have some tremendous sales coming up. We have one in Panama that closes today. We have the one at the ST Genetics at HK.
In the west parking lot.
Their sale is going to be August 11 and 12, and their preview party is tonight, so don't miss the party tonight. And also thank those people at ST Genetics. When you see them, make sure you thank everyone, that team ST Genetics, for what they've done. They have purchased all of our photos, so that all of the photos that we are taking will be able to be downloaded for free. That is right. And then, of course, I will be in Alabama. I'm sorry. Yep, I will. I'll be in Alabama. I sometimes forget where I'm going to be. I will be in Alabama at the Southern Invitational Sale. That is going to be with Philip Gilstrap and Matt Pounds. They've always done a great job with their sales. This is a brand new sale, first time sale that they're doing there in Troy, Alabama. If you're in Alabama, make sure you join us, and they're going to have the online and live auction. And of course, the online portion there'll be a straight up online portion that will be some frozen genetics that we'll be selling. So really can't say enough about all the people that support us here. And of course, big shout out to Elgin Breeding Service. Elgin Breeding Service, where you can get your bulls collected, you can find some great semen. They do a tremendous job in their transportation of semen and shipping and just everything you need done, and they are so helpful. They sponsored our All-American photos, so they do a lot for us, and we just can't say enough about Elgin Breeding Service. They're always there when we need a little help to be able to be here to show you guys these great cattle so you can see them all around the world. So make sure you say thank you to them if you happen to go visit over there at Elgin. Looks like we are down to the last four in this class that are left there. Don't forget about some of these great sales that we're going to have on Best Cattle Sales. We just lost a camera. Can you go? It's the... Class 45, he is walking the top two. Walking the top two. This is going to be a whoops, let me back up just a little bit.
Two really good bulls that start this class. I like to use one that gives me the best look when you get ready to get them set up. One that's really stood at the front end. He's really pretty on the side of your profile. You get behind him, you're not disappointed in him. He's got a lot of meat muscle, got a lot of internal dimension. Just a really nice sound calf. The bull coming in second. Here's one that I really like a lot of things about. I like how thick it is. I like the amount of rib shape and volume he has. I like how he sounds. When it gets into me today, I think he's just a rib shorter than the bull in this class. It's a little shorter body. That's the only difference in those two bulls in my mind today. The bull coming in third is a real powerful bull. Really expressive out of his top. One that's got some rib shape and volume. But him, whenever he gets on the move, he wants to to get up over yourself and buck over a little bit in the front end, like lay those shoulders back ever so slightly to make you a little more athletic on the move. The big black bull coming in next year is one that you admire a lot of things about, like the internal dimension he has, I like the volume he has. You get behind him, you get disappointed a little bit, you like to see him just a little bit thicker, but a really nice calf in his own right. Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, in that last class, that was class number 45, we had our winner was going to be the Jana Wall entry. That was led by Michael Joyce. That's going to be the Mr. Bardi MN Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's been really knocking it out of the park. He has had a tremendous run and is doing really well. He's starting this new show season off really well because this is our new show season. And in second place, we had Team Heritage. Team Heritage, that was going to be the Mr. H. Abel Manso 307 over 9, and that is going to be a JDH Turkana Manso son out of Lady H. Barbie Manso.
Fourth place, which is 161, David L. Fifth place, entry number 611, Bullseye Ranch. Sixth place, entry 346, Rebel Ranch. Seventh place, entry number 850.
We are winding down our open show, and then we'll be moving into the showmanship. This is the class number 46 in the arena. Class number 46 in the arena. Class number 46 is going to be... Class number 46 is going to be the next to last class. We're going to have the class 46, then class 47, and then we will have the there you go. Let's start over again. We will have the gray senior championship drive, followed by the gray grand championship drive. And yeah, my girls are laughing at me. Iran did not laugh, so we're all good. He's safe. We have the lovely duo of Brandolyn Bishop and Alyssa in the arena. And they're doing a great job taking photos. We're going to be putting all of those photos up online for free. Thank you to ST Genetics.
Following the bull show today, we will start our showmanship classes. We did our showmanship a little different this way. Our show is geared towards giving back to the juniors of the organization. We give a lot of money back in scholarships each year, but we have such a large show this year that we've decided to give additional money into the showmanship program. We have taken all of the entries this year and used the money as a jackpot type show, which amounted to almost $4,000. So we'll be putting that money back into the showman's hands. We have broke the classes up, or the divisions up, to where it's fair as the number of participants in each division. So it'll be a little different from the book. In our junior division will be class 8, class 9, class 10, class 11, and class 12. The winner from each of those classes will come back for an overall division champion. We will give away 5 money pools per class. Intermediate division will be class 13, class 14, and class 15. And we will choose an intermediate showman from that division. Following will be the senior division, class 16, class 17, and class 18. And we will choose a senior champion showman. We will not choose an overall showman. We will just be doing per division. But just wanted to let you know we're trying to put money back into the kids' hands where it's going to good use. So we are going to start it in about 15 minutes. At the conclusion of the bull show, give pictures. If anyone needed to take pictures
Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had kind of stepped away there for a momentito. Let's see what we can do. We got kind of close this time. Not sure how far back we can go. I think I'm as far back as we can go. So we're going to try a different camera angle. Well, let's try that one. There you go. Let's see what you guys think about that camera angle. Again, this is class 46. Just want to say thank you to everyone that has sponsored us so we can be here. Thank you to Brad Gauntz, the judge. We're almost finished with the gray show, everybody. And then we'll be taking backdrop photos. We will be putting them up online. Again, thank you to ST Genetics for being the sponsor of our photos so that everyone could have the photos. And let's see if we can maybe get this camera angle. There we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bulls left on the fence right here. They're a little close, but we'll see if we can get you guys a little camera angle so you can see all of them. The judge again is pulling last to first. So we have 4 head. We have 4 head left on the rail here. Let's get you guys a different camera angle, see if that helps a little. Down to the top 3, battling it out. Looks like we've got 2. Then there were 2. We're walking. We're going to have a V8 Ranch entry and a BR Cottrare entry here walking.
in this class. Pretty tough place in my mind. Here's one that's got some length of sides in and some internal dimension. You look down his top, you read him out there. He's got the big groove down at the top, really explosive, right behind his hump. Stands on a good set of feet and legs, just a nice cat. The black bull, really beautiful bull. Just really eye-appealing and easy on the eye. One that's got some length of side, depth of rib, carries a lot of muscle back, feet length. Where I call him at, he wants to break right there behind his shoulders. The longer he's out here, the more he breaks right behind his shoulders. But it's getting pretty picky, but it's a really nice cat. The red-headed bull coming in next, there's a bull that you got to admire for the amount of power he has from the ground up. He's the sound as anything in here. One that's got a lot of internal dimension, got a lot of shape. I've seen more breed. He's got to go up any higher in the class. The bull coming in next, there's a real powerful constructed bull. You'd like to see him get a little more extended up to it around 130. He's a little stale looking when you get him out here amongst the other 3 or 4 bulls ahead of him. Congratulations.
Hey, that bull that you were showing, the one that was just on that photo,
Oh yeah, wow. Oh,
Isn't that
wow,
beautiful?
That's gorgeous.
Oh, you are.
Oh, you are awesome. That's
Okay, sorry guys, I got so excited. But the girls just got a beautiful photo of one of the bulls, and I was just like bringing people over, showing the photos. We're so excited about our photos. We just think they turned out really good. I don't know who took that photo of that. Alyssa. Oh, yeah, it's good. Okay, guys, sorry, got so excited. Okay, that was a V8 Ranch entry that just won that last class. That was going to be the Mr. V8 562 over 8. And then the BR Cottrell entry, BRC Peanut, was the, oops, wait, maybe I was wrong. Which V8 bull won that last class? The really big one, that's always good. Really thick, because there were a couple of V8s. Okay, private herd number 562. Sweet, I was correct. So 562 just won that class. And then the BR Cottrell entry, which was BRC Peanut. And that bull was no peanut. That's all I have to say. So there you go. And here is the Senior Championship Drive. Senior Champion Drive. So let me get you guys. I was just all excited about photos and other stuff we were working on. So let me get y'all caught back up. This is Senior Champion Drive, right? Yeah, it is. Yep, it is. Okay, so it looks like we just had the 2 bulls, guys. So these 2 bulls that you're seeing on your screen were the class winners. So that, I guess that class number 47 did not show. So, in this class, we're going to have in the first class was the Mr. Bar DMN Ghost Rider, and in that second class, that was the V8 bull that we were just talking about, super thick. This is going to be Mr. V8 562 over 8, back number 822. So it looks like class number 47 didn't make. This is our last class, guys, of the Open Bull Show. Thank you so much. Who was it that just told me that? But thank you, Shelby. 562 won the last class. Thank you for keeping me up on things. I knew it was a V8, but they had a couple of entries in there, so just wanted to make sure I marked the right one. And Shelby there as a top fan, and he is in Louisiana watching. So these 2 bulls that we're looking at on our screen, guys, at the top, those were first and first. They won that was the first in the first class, first in the second class, and then these were going to be in for reserve
Really impressive
consideration.
lineup out here for our
These
senior
two bulls.
champion.
All of these bulls are amazing.
Just a real youthful individual. One that's really extended through strong 1/3. One's got a strong top in him. Square out of his hip. Got some rib shape and volume. Stand on a good set of feet and legs. If I could change him a little bit, I'd like to change his sheath just to make him more ideal. The big, heavy, powerful bull wins the second class in this division. Here's one that's packed full of meat and muscle. One's got a lot of internal dimension, a lot of rib, a lot of volume. Where I fault him, when he's on the move, he wants to get up underneath, overreach himself. He wants to drop those pins and roach up ever so softly in his top. I'm going to go look at him one more time, and I'm going to go pick you a champion in the reserve.
We're really glad that Dylan from Elgin Breeding Service is watching with us. He said he'd made it just in time. He just jumped back in. So, hey Dylan, glad you're watching, and thank you for Elgin Breeding Service and all you do for us. So thank you guys very, very much. And Dylan, say hi, give a shout out to Hillary. This again is the Senior Championship Drive. These were the classes, the second place winners right there. Our judge Brad Gauntz is looking at what direction he's going to go here. And he goes to Michael Joyce with the Ghost Rider bull, and then back to the V8 bull 562. So we have a champion in the senior division. That's going to be the Ghost Rider bull. And so I think there's some excited people there. And so very cool. That's the Jana Wall entry that Michael is leading. She's done a tremendous job herself showing this bull. So congratulations to them, and the bull has done really well. And then V8 562 over 8 was our reserve senior champion. We are moving along, guys, into the Grand Championship Drive. Grand Champion.
Our reserve, engine number 8.2, Beating Range. Senior champion, John Wall, engine number 2.
Okay, we've got the sound back on. We're getting ready to go Grand Champion Drive. I need that link. I need that link because I had to restart. Is it in your... Thank you. Okay. I have like the best team in the world. Iran got me my cheat sheet. Right here walking in, calf champion for the Grand Champion Drive. This is Grand Champion Drive, guys. So the calf champion was Mr. H. Prescott Manso. This is going to be a JDH Turkana Manso son out of Lady H. Ambrosia Manso, and that is a Heritage Cattle Company entry. So go Team H right there at the top of the screen. In our intermediate division, our champion was the Mr. V8 910 over 8. This is going to be owned by, that bull's owned by Stafford Cattle Company, shown by Walters Livestock, and that is sired by Mr. V8 146 over 8. And then in the, let's move along here, the junior champion, this is a entry of Callie Welty. Callie Welty, she's standing here on the rail with me, watching intently. Beautiful bull. This was the bull that was the calf champion at the replacement Houston show there in Waco. This is PCC Back to the Future, and this is sired by JDH Sir Cornerstone Manso and out of Miss M2 570 over 1, and it is being led by Philip Cattle. And then in the senior division, we have the bull that is the Ghost Rider. We have Ghost Rider in there. That is Mr. Bar DMN Ghost Rider. That is a Mr. H Vega Manso 301 over 2 son out of the Great Lady H Eva Manso 763 over 5. Our judge, Brad Gauntz, he is walking through, looking at his reserve champions. We can say that all of these cattle are very, very impressive. We have We have the Bullseye Ranch entry that was reserve champion. That is Derek there on the stick with his son. Derek's in the red. His son is the shorter one. And then we also had the Hudgens.
Those two really helped bring this and make this such a success. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, the Hudgens entry was reserve intermediate. In the junior, we had the Hudgens entry, and then we had the V8 entry in the reserve senior. So, back to the judge over
Mr.
here.
Clerk, hands are good. These Breeders' Cross outstanding 7 bulls today from the reds to the grays. It's been really challenging for me to come out here and sort these cattle. There's been some good ones went back to the barn. It's just little differences in my mind. I'm not going to argue with you if you want to say that I did it wrong, but I did it my way. I used what I wanted to use, and I picked what was important to me. I picked them like I was going to buy them and put them on my trailer. That being said, the young fellow wins the calf division. I think he has a bright future ahead of him. This is a calf that's tremendous in my mind. One that's got a lot of length beside to him. One that's got a good square heel in him. One that's got a strong top. It's a good set of feet legs, really sound made. The sky's the limit for him. I mean, I think he's a rock star. I think he's really good. The bull that wins the second division. Here's one that's really powerful, constructed from the ground up. He's sound. He's got good substance of bone. He's got some internal dimension and volume to him. If I could change him, I'd like to change him to a sheep. He's really, really powerful bull. The real pretty bull wins the third division. Here's one that's really extended through his front one third, one that's got some rib shape and volume, one that's got a lot of muscle, carries that deep flank down, give him out, he's not disappointed, he's got some thickness to him. As he gets out here in this lineup, he wants to run down the hill a little bit, maybe, and get a little bold in the shoulders. The bull that wins the fourth division, here's another bull that's really pretty extended up through his front one third, one that's got a good substance underneath him, one that's got a big old foot on him, and he wants to break right behind his shoulders right now in this lineup. Here's one that's got a lot of dimension, a lot of rib shape, a lot of volume, a lot of muscle. I'd like to change this up in the sheep if I could, but I'm going to go look at him one more time, and I'm going to go pick the champion.
Okay, so the judge, Brad Gauntz, just talked the cattle, and he's going to pick from these 4 bulls right here. Looking at comparing, making the decision. And it looks like he has gone with the Ghost Rider Bull. The Ghost Rider Bull will be grand champion.
Reserve division in for consideration for reserve champion. A real long-bodied bull, real powerful bull. One that's packed full of meat and muscle. One that accommodated. I'd like to have him a little true on his back legs. He wants to overreach and make him drop his pins when he gets on the move. So when the young man gets him stuck out here on the side view profile, that's a very high-feeling bull. He's going to be my reserve.
So our reserve grand champion is the V8 bull, the 562 bull. Congratulations to all the champions. We will be back for taking photos in the showmanship, and we would like to congratulate everyone. We'll be back tomorrow again, guys. Show starts at 9. So if you're looking for the open show, we will be back with the red